Here with another video. Today, since the markets are closed for Saturday and Sunday, which today is Sunday, I just woke up from my nap and probably gonna sleep after this, but just gonna go over some of the option plays that I did. Don't really have the time to go over my option plays whenever the market is kind of in their works on the week, so I figured I'd kind of, because usually in my videos lately I've been scrolling past it and then jumping right into my stocks. So today we're gonna kind of take a deep look into my options, why I jumped in some of these, and why I particularly do longer options than short ones. But this one was I just read this. I just listened to this book that even though some options seem very cheap, I'm changing my mindset of it. They seem very cheap. You never think of an option as cheap or too expensive. You're supposed to think of it long term of this is going to pop off. So this is one that I bought because I thought was cheap. This was before I kind of thought of that mindset of it. But yeah, I was like, you know what? This is cheap for what it's about to do. It's gonna go crazy. So I saw that the traction was like it's sleeping quietly, like it's growing quietly. And GNCA, they what do they do? I looked up previously something that they did, but if we go down here, it shows as well. Um, they're a technology platform, so it's kind of like they use T cells. T cells are the things that are kind of like the information built into you that is passed from genetic to genetic, and they're using it to kind of do stuff like a cancer vaccine and general herpes, and so like just stuff that can't be tracked very easy. They're actually, that's what their company does. It tracks it, and like this is a solid company. You know what I'm saying? Like it's something that it's been sleeped on for a little bit, but like if it just needs like a couple of catalysts to where this thing would pop off. Like this is dirt cheap right now. So I bought an option. Bought a $5 option into February. It's almost a little bit lucrative, almost. But guys, I mean that was a solid buy for me. I might even buy some of the stock, just in case. The option will probably make a little bit of money, but I might as well just drop in a stock at the price that it's at, because they're doing some revolutionary stuff. I mean, you don't understand like the stuff that if they can get inside your T cell and then manipulate stuff to where you don't have this illness or sickness, or they can they stop your body's immune, they stop your body from, like cancer cells, they stop their body from saying like, hey, stop producing those cancer cells, because that's what cancer is. It's like these cells that have gone like rogue, and they're just kind of like making these bumps and lumps and stuff like that all over the place. But if you do like T cells, then boom, I might as well get back on the screen. If you do like T cells, this one, then it's gone. Like they fix your body. Those cells are no longer haywire, or even your body gets rid of those cells, because your body sometimes, whenever they go haywire like that, because they actually do, some of your cells in your body go haywire, and then your cell just tells it, hey, see you later, and then it turns into poop. That's why your poop is brown, and most of the time, because those are like healthy dead cells, but sometimes they're like, it's brown, it's kind of like dark black or green, stuff like that, because it's like dead skin cell, it's dead cells that some of them went haywire, some of them weren't working out very well, and we have so many cells in our body that we can just dump it and see it go. I'm in biomedical engineering, so I know about these things. That's why I kind of got a little more detailed into it. But anyways, so this one, CLBS, this one is another biomedical science kind of situation. And then let me just see if I can remind myself. I did a little bit of research on this one. Cells therapeutic. So for cardiovascular and autoimmune disease. So whenever you get like a huge amount of inflammation and stuff like that, and you're like, oh, I need to go take a Tylenol or something, or whenever you hang on. Whenever there's in the U.S. there's a bunch of people with cardiovascular diseases and stuff like that, especially with the salt diets that we have and hamburgers and cheeseburgers and pizza and all this shit. Hey, look at that! Since it's going back up. Good thing I have a stock. I have an option play in there that we're gonna talk about later. But yeah, people are eating pizza, French fries, all this bad stuff, and they're working on the science that's kind of going to be helping with cardiovascular disease. I think 1 in 3 people in the U.S. die from heart attacks. So this is. I mean, I'm gonna look on the information on January 20th because clearly there was a catalyst. It went from $1.50 to $3.36. It's simmering back down to where it was before, but I mean, it's back to time to start looking into buying it. It's starting to stop cooling off because and this isn't financial advice, of course. It's starting to cool off. It dropped down on Friday, and look at it cool off. It stayed right around there, around 230, 239 to 240. I'd say 235, 235 to 245. So around those 10 cents. So it's cooling off. So it's ready to have another pop. All we got to do is research the website, which I'll do probably later. Not today. After work I'll be good, but yeah, and I don't work Monday, so hey, it's time to make that money, guys. It's time to make that money. Oh, sorry, I had to stretch. Okay. And then CLSN. Let's see. So I think this one I actually jumped in because it was popping, it was fire. I got about 3 contracts in it. Why do I have a trailing stop loss on there? Do I actually have stock in here? Oh, okay. So my trailing stop loss triggered because it went so low. So I made like $70 off of it. And it went so low because they decided to do a deal and the shares dropped crazy. So, wait, let me see here. Yesterday, Friday, Saturday, I think they did an offering. So that's why my shit just like plummeted. But yeah. So this is gonna rocket back up. I mean, where were we before? 94 cents, and after the offering we went to $1.43. So that's really good. It's jumping back up. It's not dipping back to where it was before. It's settling down and it's gonna pop back up. So honestly, even though I think I sold, yeah, I did his trailing stop loss. So I bought about 3 contracts of this, but this is gonna pop back up. So that's why I jumped into there. Since SENS, we popped into this because it was popping off and going crazy before. It cooled down after its offering, but look at it start to climb back up. Wait, let's go back over here. We saw highs of $3.28 before the offering. It started dipping once it hit that offering. This was around the offering day, the 21st, I remember. Started going back up, went down, dipping, but it's going right back up. So SENS is a good company to buy into right now. It's for, I hope anybody who bought it at $1 or something, I think somebody was telling me that in the comments. Howdy. It's going back up, and I don't see them doing a direct offering for a bit. I tried to look at their website to see if there's any catalysts. I put it up on my screen. I was scrolling through it, but the presentation was so big, so I couldn't. I didn't pinpoint it before I needed to go to sleep for work and stuff like that. So I'm telling you, but bills gotta be paid. You know what I'm saying, guys? So I do get days off to where I can kind of look at these markets a little bit deeper, but I tell you what I can. But look at this. I mean, it was down on the day for 4.5%, but then it was up 2.99%, 12.99%. So I mean, it's just doing its thing again, guys, and we have room to run. It went up as far as $3.52. So I mean, you can make $1 off each share basically if you jump back in. I think I might. Oh, and it looks like they had another offering on Friday. So fuck, man. Option play might be smart for me to do. I don't mean. Let me see here. a short term one. I think I'm going to start playing with some short term ones to kind of see and just be in the money. Uh, because right now it's like $63 for a pretty decent short term that I feel like it's going to crack past that. It's $2.63. I mean, that's 2 pennies above what it is now. But I don't know. I have one option play in there, so I'm already happy. It's good to start doing stuff. BNGO. This was an option play where I just looked at it every day and I'm like, man, it was down like $110, but that's because everybody was kind of like short squeezing it a little bit, but it's going back up. As you can see, like previously, whoop, sorry about that. As you can see, previously the stock itself was kind of like just like boom. No wait, sorry. We were somewhere down here. We're living down here, like you've seen those pictures of where it shows like the Atlantic Ocean like right up here, and then like it shows you deep sea where all that scary fish shit is at right here. This is where we were. We were in the scary fish shit. Wait, 779. So we were right here. Great buying opportunities, and then we spiked right on Friday. Boom, 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 boom. Like yeah, so went up $10 a share. So I have a long. I wish I could hold it long. I wish I had something I could hold. I would buy so many options of BNGO. I stand behind it so well, so much. I wish I could buy like 10, 20 options off of it, but you know, they don't have anything that lasts until December. So whatever, and then so I guess I'm just gonna buy the dip later. I'm sure they'll do another share offering, but I don't know. They don't have, as far as I've seen, they don't have too many more catalysts. I think there's two more. So, I think they may just be coming up with stuff as they are going. So they'll have more catalysts throughout the year to kind of keep the stock hot and people watching it and looking at it. That's usually what you want to have. So people will start, investing into your stock because there's so many catalysts. I'm trying to make this video under 15 minutes because my phone can't take too much storage, so we'll kind of run through the rest of these. IT packaging, they've been having a really good run, up 40% on the month. I got a little 3 option plays in here. At the end of yesterday, it was down 7.79, but it was up 1.72. For the week, it's up 34%, 34.5%. So I'm feeling like this one is going to be doing some great stuff later. So I went ahead and bought a $1 call, and I feel like it's going to break that dollar well before 0820. So these are just long calls, guys. Long calls, giving it room to run, and as it's running, once it hits that dollar amount, it just starts spiking. This is another one that's been running up pretty well. Like, look at it. It's ADMP. And it was up on the day 40.94%. And it's up 100% on the week. I mean, it's clear it's down. It had to cool down a little bit, 7.26%. That's all the short sellers and the big dogs collecting little cream off the top. So they didn't even collect that much cream off the top. They just, probably take their initial investment and then let it run. So that's what that's doing. Got iBio. iBio is going up. It's going up, guys. 20% on the day, and then it cooled down to like 1.14%. So people were getting a little bit of their cream off their top, getting their initial investment, and then letting it, settle in there. It's up 16% on the day. It was $1.45. It was $1.45, and we just had a huge spike on from the 21st to the 22nd. So clearly there was some kind of catalyst that happened. I sold off of my iBio before, and I just bought this option because I'm just going to buy the actual stock later after I make a little profit off the option itself. So let's see here. And then this is the satellite company that we're hoping for great things. I mean, it went down 16% on the day, but then it went up 8.65%. So something's happening with it. It's cooling off from its whole week, 22%, but something's going back on with it. People wanted to jump back in on Friday to make sure they were ready on Monday because something is clearly coming on this week. And then TRXC. That is another one that is skyrocketing up. I bought one contract. I should have bought like 3, but $210 is pretty expensive for even for me right now. Even though I have like 6,000 or something, I can't go too deep into plays for options. But look at these guys just skyrocketing up. I had stocks of them, but I kept my options instead since I had such a long option play. I mean, this one is all the way until next year, so I'm not touching this one. I'm letting it run. I got 100 of these bad boys, and yeah, this is amazing. But let's see here. That's all my options. So wanted to do a quick go through of all my options just so you guys kind of know what these are, and hey, that's why he's in those. So they're doing pretty well. This one I'm looking at, I'm just like, okay, it's down 96%, but really you can break that into threes, and that would be like $30.32 instead that I'm actually down. So for each one. So I'm hoping for great things. Everything's in the $30 range, so everything's kind of picking up. So later today, not later today, this week I'm gonna try doing some options that are like month to month. And I'm not saying they're cheap or expensive options. I'm saying they're greatly priced for what they are, and I think they're going to do great things before that expiration date happen. There's just a higher risk whenever you do it month to month versus if you buy a option. I think I'm more of a long-term option, so if I do get options, I would get it from the next year or the next like 6 to 8 months or something like that. Like some freaking dog prescription stuff for heartworm and fleas and shit like that. So, anyways, take care, guys. That's all I had for you. Just wanted to go over a couple of my option plays. We're looking to break 7,000 this week. I hope you guys make a lot of money. I hope you have a great day. If you have to work or you got to put your stocks in, I hope you still make some money while you're doing the work thing. And we're going to 1K, guys. So 100K, guys. So I hope you enjoy the ride. Please like and subscribe the video if you like videos like this and you just like me going over some of my stuff that I have here. And I hope you have a great day. Oh yeah, by the way, I should have not making I'm not making a play is making a play. So whenever I had like 200 left that I could put inside one of these plays, let's say I put it in NAOV. I mean, they're having a bad day, which I don't think I'm selling that stock. I think I'm going to keep it. But they're having a bad day, What if I put it all in that? Then I'd lose even more. So, not making a decision is a decision. So, take that as you will to where it's like, not using some of my money that day is actually saving me money. So, just like GameStop, I might sell right out of that because it's going back up, but there's people saying rumors of it being a short sell, and people are trying to people on the YouTube videos are like, hey, it's a short squeeze. Everybody, it's a short squeeze. So now all these people are going to think it's a short squeeze and they're going to try to sell off. And now the price is going to go down because everybody's saying it's a short squeeze when it's not. It's Microsoft buying it and they're trying to buy it at a better price. Like, what the heck? It's talking heads, man. It's going to go down to 45 and then it's going to spike back up. Like, you think they can short squeeze for one whole month? Look at this. They can't short squeeze that long. Look at this. You guys just gave up. You short squeezers gave up. Look at that. It just kept going up. You kept trying to short squeeze it, and it just freaking skyrocketed out. They came back at you. So, I don't know. Anyways, take care, guys, and have a great day.